What's up, everybody? My name is Josh LaFleur from Late Star Piano. Today, I just want to share with you this funny story. So, recently, last weekend, me and my girl, we went to a concert in town. This isn't like a big, well-known band or anything like that. Their name was Oliver Hazard. So, I don't know if any of you know that band. They are on Spotify, so you can check them out. Again, their name is Oliver Hazard, and they came to my town where I live, and they put on this free concert or some kind of charity event or something like that. This free concert indoors in this Capitol Arts Center building in downtown where I live. And the funny part is they came on about 8:30 p.m., maybe something like that. And me and my girlfriend were up in the balcony section. So they're on stage, they're on the ground floor. There's some people like standing by the stage in the standing section. And then me and her are upstairs in the balcony section looking down at them. And the balcony section is pretty small, it's pretty tight quarters, maybe 20 or so people, 25 people, whatever. But it's not super packed either. So it's not like we're shoulder to shoulder, but there's a lot of people up there. And there are these kids to the right of us. So we're sitting down facing the stage from the balcony. We have these kids to the right of us, and they're maybe like middle school age, middle school boys. So they're being a little bit rowdy, they're being a little bit loud. And this is continuing on during the performance from this band. So while they are playing, these kids they're talking, they're laughing, they're not running around or anything like that. They're not screaming, they're not, with their phones out or some crazy bright light or anything like that. And I didn't think they were really doing a whole lot. I mean, you can talk during a concert, you can laugh during a concert, you're not like in a library, right? Anyway, after one of the songs, this older guy comes up and he has a hearing aid. So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe he could hear a little bit better than I could. But this older man, he comes up with the hearing aid. He goes over to, he looked like, if you've ever seen The Sopranos, he looked like Junior Soprano. So he was bald, he had the glasses on, he looked just like him. And so he comes over to these kids and he's basically saying that, hey, you kids need to be quiet. You need to show respect, is what he said. He said, you need to show respect when the band's playing. You shouldn't be talking, you should be quiet, and you should be paying attention to what they're doing. And the kids, I think, are kind of taken back again because they're a little bit on the younger side. And you have this older adult who's kind of, I mean, he's right in front of them, kind of face to face with these kids, telling them what they should be doing, a stranger. I think they were kind of taken back a little bit. But then you hear the mom, who is on maybe a couple rows above them, she gets up and she starts swearing and cussing this guy out, saying, hey, don't be talking to my kids. You don't have permission to talk to my kids. They're at a concert, they're allowed to laugh and be loud. We're not in a library, like I said, or a museum. She starts going off. And then he's like, okay, let me go get management involved and we'll see what they say. And she basically says, F you, go tell management, I don't care. So he walks away. And this whole interaction to me was so funny because you had this older guy who looked like Junior Soprano coming over to these younger kids, talking about respect and how they should be quiet. And then, of course, you had the mom who's now yelling at this guy who's making even more noise. And everyone, of course, is just kind of looking at them to see how this situation is going to end. Anyway, he walks away, and that's pretty much it. Nobody else comes. Security doesn't come. The kids stay where they are. They're doing the same thing. So I guess they kind of won out, if you want to look at it that way, won out that situation. But it just got me thinking as far as how do you guys approach being in concerts like that? Now, remember, it was a smaller concert for like a charity. It was indoors, and there wasn't a ton of people. It was just, they had a guitarist, another guitarist, a bassist, and then they had the piano player on the keys doing some accompanying. So let me know what you think. Should the kids be quiet? Should they not be speaking at all when somebody else is playing? Did the older junior soprano have it correct? Should they be quiet? Was the mom right? Should somebody be talking to your kids like that if they have a problem with it? Let me know what you think. Hopefully you got some laugh from that story. My name is Josh from Late Star Piano.